Good afternoon, my fellow traders. So we have Damien here, Raki, and Charles have joined so far. So sorry for the late live, sorry for the early notice for the live session because I'm flying to Dubai tomorrow and I'm staying in a different city because I have a connecting flight. So that's why it was a short notice. I was not sure if I can able to do it today, but yes, I managed to start the live session today, and let's see what's happening with the market. And okay, Raki, we have here, of course, and we are looking at gold and Raki sugar, gold and platinum. So let's look at first gold. Since we are here, Raki, we are now getting to the next hit of the trend line. And I'm looking for a possible sell trades, possible corrections from here. So you see the price hit this trend line and then pushes down. Now there is no bearish setup as of yet, but we are looking for the bearish setup. So let's see. Yeah, we are getting a possible bearish engulfer we have got here, but it still didn't hit the trend line. So make sure you are looking at the trend line mark exactly like I have right here. I've connected the body of this candle, the recent touch, and we have this wick that was just hit by the trend line, and then we have this body has been covered. So like this way you can draw this trend line. Now all I'm looking at a bearish condition here on 1 hour or 4 hour engulfers or a long wick with a body, small body to go short. So that is all we are looking at. We are getting a possible correction, but overall we are bullish for gold. Like I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I'm looking at 4,000 level. But before that, we can expect some breathers like this. So from here, that will be an opportunity to sell. And if there is condition, no condition, strong bullish momentum, we are never selling the gold like that. So look for the bearish signs here. And then we are looking at platinum. Okay, platinum is now pulling back and we are getting a possible bullish engulfing entry. It's going to be risky since the price is overbought. I'll be looking at my Fibonacci levels like this, but I want to see the levels before. Okay, got it. Okay, so price is right here, and what we can do, we can mark a minor zone here, right here. So that's the minor zone, and let's see, yeah, that can be drawn like that, and let's go back. Okay, right here. So we have just got a hit of the zone as well, and price is pulling back down. Now on IC markets, we are on my platform, that is a bearish engulfer, but let's mark now. Raki, now two things we can see here. First, number one, a double top. Since we are now overbought, we are now in the zone as well, and I would draw my double top area like this. Now at this point we are just marking the termination zone. Guys, give me 1 second. There's lots of noise out there. Let me just tell them to stay a bit quiet. 1 second. Okay, so that's my double top area. Now we need to keep an eye on this area. Very crucial point to sell here. If there is one more rejection without a candle to close above this high, that is very important, and we need to be patient to take our entries, a good entry. So a rejection with a bearish candle, either a red candle or engulfer or a pin bar, I'll be just going short. So very simple here, just keep looking for a double top here. We are now in the zone and we'll see how that goes now. On my platform, that's a valid bearish engulfer. So on IC market, the spread is really high. That's why I don't want to take it. I've taken it last time and my position opened way higher. So that's a bearish candle here. So we can see a possible push down from here. But looking at here, it is not bearish in golf. I look my charts on Ovanda. So that's why I look for the double top here. If the double top forms, I'll be going short by keeping a stop loss and ATR above the wick. Otherwise, let's say the price start to push down and forms an engulfing candle, then I'll be going long till here. So either long with a pullback, some more pullback engulfer, bullish candle, or short if the price just, let's say, start to push up and hit this level. So very simple here. Short from here and buy after the strong pullback with engulfing candle. And now we're looking here at sugar, and we have a who else we have got here? Kenya, good to see you. Raki, yeah, I can share that with you. If there is a valid condition, I might be putting that in the members only video. So keep an eye on your email. If there is a valid condition on platinum, I'll be posting that in my members only video. That will be sent directly to your email. So like I normally do when there is a valid entry or setup. So keep an eye on your email. Once we have a condition here, I'll send that to your email and a little video, 1 or 2 minutes video, and with entry, stops and target, I'll send that to you, no problem. And everyone who is in my in the priority group as well. And we have sugar. And anyone who couldn't request the analysis because today was a very short notice, don't worry, I'm going to cover all the market in case we have missed something here. So I'll make sure I'll cover all that. And let's see the sugar here. So for sugar, I'm still waiting for the price to come to my zone. And this is the zone which is right here, 0.1467 goes to 0.1505. That's the only zone I'm looking at. I'm still not completely bullish for sugar. We are below 50 EMA on daily. I'm still expecting a price to come down to my zone. So I'll be patient and wait for the price to come down. Now, for buying, I want to see a solid break above this high. Only then I'll be looking to buy this market for sugar. So that's all we are looking here for sugar. Sell, buy from here or buy above this high. Don't sell at this point until you get to this level. A UV is here as well. Perfect. Okay, Damien looks angry to me and angry on natural gas. And what's happening with natural gas? Okay, the price is pushed back up. No double top here. Still, we are still in the termination zone, not broken above yet. So keep looking for conditions here. If we have a strong bearish pin bar, we can see a possible pullbacks from here. So make sure we are only buying above this high, a close above this high. Unless till then we are not buying if we are not close above this high. So you can mark a little trend, little box here, so that you can see where to start seeing a buying condition. Now we do have this pin bar as well forming here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 scale. That can also push the price higher, which is my fib reversal entry. We had one before right here, and we have another one right here, and let's see if that is a valid entry. Yeah, that's valid, and we'll see how that goes. I don't normally enter again once we have an entry above 20 EMA, but that's going to be risky. Up to you if you want to take it or not. But if you want to take it, make sure that's a very low risk, just for a testing to see how it performs on natural gas. So that's a condition I'm looking at on natural gas. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm still waiting for the price to break above or break below. And we need to be patient and look for the other trades in the market. If there is no setups, we are not going to get angry. There is no point if there is no setups. I can't see any setups here. Just a pin bar here. That's an entry I can see, and I've already mentioned that. Net gas is never normal. That's a long here. There is no short here on capital.com. If you're looking on Ovanda, yeah, no short here as well. So just on capital.com, we have this long. Now, Damien, the thing is, if you don't feel something is good and the market is showing mixed signals, then you don't need to trade it. You don't have to trade all the entries, all the condition. If something is bit tricky, leave it. Move ahead and look for some other markets. And that is why, we enter the trades and we force ourselves to enter in any trades. If you don't feel that is not good, for me, I don't feel to enter any trades for nat gas, so I'm staying back for now. I used to when I used to start trading. For me, it's just a normal thing, Damien. After a couple of months or maybe a year, you'll see that that's just a normal thing to happen. If I don't find the conditions, or if the conditions are giving mixed signals, I move ahead and look for the next entries condition, look for the other markets, forex, other commodities. You don't have to be in just single commodity. No setups. I can't see any possible good setups here. So why I would enter the trade? So yeah, don't worry. Just stay back, relax, and always trade with a patient and calm mind. Otherwise, you are just blowing the money again and again. So don't do that. Okay, let's start with USD Japanese yen. Guys, if you have any questions in between, just let me know. I'll take a look for you. As well. For now, we are above 50 EMA on USD JPY, and we can possibly see an entry condition. Let's say we have red and green in golfer above 50 EMA. I'll be going long. So keep an eye here. The price is below the anchor, but that is totally fine. We are above 50 EMA. We are looking for a buy pullback entries if there is a buy condition. No conditions, no entries. USD Japanese yen has a zone above that I'll be sending you in the report as well. So for now, let's see if we get a buy signal here or not. Okay, USD CHF has formed a pullback entry bullish right here. And according to that, $18.36. That would be my target for USD CHF. A live example of a pullback entry. Now, if you say that's a valid 382 candle, I won't be taking it because that's a trending market. Market is trending like that. So I'm not going to enter a trade like this. If the market may be like this or have a more room towards the downside, broken below and 382 forms, and that is the conditions I look for. So for now, this might not play out, but for me, that would be a valid pullback entry bullish. So good example here, in case you're wondering. I would go for the long because we have a pullback in golfer, and 36 will be my targets here. But smaller target will be, of course, 18 and ATR below the candle, which is a 22 pips. Smaller target, 22 pips. I think that would have been hit. Yeah, smaller target has been hit, but for the bigger targets, that looks like this. So a valid example of the pullback entry bullish, guys, right here, and we'll see how that goes. I will see that after the weekend. So if you have spotted that entry, then yes, that was a valid entry. Now NZD CAD is now, let's see. Okay, that's not valid, but I want to see some more pullback below 50 EMA in golfer to go short. Keep an eye on NZD CAD, and we are only looking to sell with entry confirmation. GBP CAD above 50 EMA, of course, we are only looking to buy GBP CAD, but with engulfing pattern. Simply, very easy, simply just going long. Now, in this type of market, I look for 20 EMA 382 entries as well, because that's just might be a recent change of trend. And if we have a 382 candle here, that would be my entry as well. So pullback or 382 entry on GBP CAD. A range market here, I'm not trading that till we have broken below. If you look here, that's a bear flag pattern as well. And if you mark that on your charts, you can mark that as well. And that's simply, we're going to mark like that. Exactly here. Right. So expect some more range, maybe few more ranges, push up, push down, and then we can see a breakout above or breakout below. And wherever it breaks, that will decide my direction. Aggressive entry will be close, solid, and above solid, or a pullback retest to go long. Pullback retest to go short. So that's a pattern we have found here. and we'll see how that goes. Keep an eye on this pattern as well, guys. Last time all the patterns played out. And next up we have Euro CHF just broken out, and we have a solid momentum above 50 EMA. Now we are looking at a possible pullbacks and buy entries. That is all. We have a breakup of the new previous highs, and now I'm looking to buy with entry condition. We have a whole week ahead, guys. Don't rush and look for the solid and good setups. A pullback entry I'm looking at here, Euro CHF. And next up we have Euro AUD. There was a trade mentioned already, and that's my target set already. Double bottom A, I'm expecting a push up from A as well. In case you have not seen my members only video, this was posted in my members only video as well. Next up we have AUD CAD. At this point I'm not taking any trades for AUD CAD till we are broken above this high, and then I'm looking to enter my pullback entry bullish. So keep an eye and break above the high, then we are looking to buy this markets. Okay, so NG I've just covered that, gold I've just covered that, and silver is approaching the major structure. Keep an eye on that. I've already mentioned that in my video. Platinum, I've already mentioned the double top already. Okay, we have a nice push down out of palladium. If you have seen that in my members only video, that was also mentioned. A nice push down engulfing the previous candle, and nicely pushed down, hitting 180 for the targets, and we'll see how that goes. A pullback entry above 50 EM is something I'll be looking at to go long, and that was sent to you in the report as well. And an ATR of this candle is a 22, and let's see. Yep, that's nicely hitting 30 points of take profits as well. And again, if the price pushes back up, double top is something I'll be looking at again to go short, which is my less aggressive entry. So keep an eye on double top pattern as well. A nice entry that was mentioned, and that was the condition happening in the market. So we are not getting ourselves stuck in one market. We are looking at the other markets and condition. Again, for me, the spread is too high for palladium. I need to trade on the different broker, which I've not taken yet for now. Okay, Thomas, we are getting to crude oil now. Now, crude oil, I've mentioned this trade on Nemex. Let me know if you have taken that or not. A clear entry, a bearish entry, right? A break below 50 EMA. Now, what are we doing at? I'm sure you guys have figured it out. A pullback, bearish engulfer to go short. Again, the range market from A to here. Now, we are looking at the green zone for the price to come back down. And that is all we are looking at. Only bearish pullback trades we are looking at here, Charles. That is all we are looking at. Bearish pullback trades engulfing pattern to go short. AUD, AUS, JP225. Yeah, sure, we're going to get to that as well. So that's been covered. And next up, forex. Perfect. Good. Very good, Thomas. The good thing about what you said is that you have set your rules. Either you're taking the pullback entries or you're taking double tops. Means you're not an aggressive trader. So stick with that. You will see your results going up. Because if you stick with your own rules and you are trading with the rules which you have learned, then that is your rule, of course, and you are not getting FOMO, or you are not getting greedy. Oh, I've missed this entry. I should have taken this entry. And next time you just try to take aggressive entries. No, for you, that's fine. No, if you have your double top conditions, yes, only then you're taking the trades. And that is a high probability setups. Double bottom, double tops, which is really good. It depends on your trading style. Well done. Hey, Sastik. Yeah, you can always rewind. I've covered few markets, including gold and commodities. Just rewind it, and then you can join the live. And one more thing, from the experience, crude oil is not really good with pullback entries. It's good with the patterns like double top or double bottoms, head and shoulder patterns. But this one played out nicely since there was a new start of the trend that played out. Okay, so Damien says AU to Australia 200. Right, guys. Damien, we have now pushing up a bullish cross happened here, and we are just looking to buy. A nice momentum I can see here. Okay, it's not connecting. So that's not valid. So in this scenario, I'm just looking for the pullbacks and just buying the markets. That is very simple and very easy. JP225 just broke down from the symmetrical triangle pattern. Breakout A, and we are below 50 EMA. Now I'm expecting further fall. I guess I've mentioned this triangle pattern in the last live session. Above or below, this time we are below, and now the price is likely to push down and get to this minor support, which is right here. These numbers in blue. So keep an eye here, Damien. You'll likely see a push down from here. Oh, that's good, Thomas. As long as you are testing that, that's awesome. I don't trade crude oil much, so but just talking about my experience in the videos which I do, so that's perfect. Back testing is a path of success as well. You know what to expect, and then you don't care about the losses because you know you have seen the losing streak, and then you have also seen the winning streak in the testing process. Well done. Right, so expect a push down from here as well, from this one, and Hong Kong 50. Where is Hong Kong 50? Here. Hong Kong 50 is pushing up, and we had a pin bar that pushed the price down, and then we are broken back above, and we are no longer looking to sell. There is no zone here. Okay, the next zone for Hong Kong 50 is exactly here. Yeah. So this is a very choppy market, I would say, and I will not take any trades for this markets till I see a break above this high. But as we had just broken above 50 EMA, pullback entry bullish will be a short-term signal. Exit quickly because we might see a rejection from this high. So if there's a solid pullback, we are only buying the simple rule above 50 EMA, a pullback entry, as we had just made a new high right here. So we are good to look for the pullback entry bullish. Okay, that's been covered, and let's look at the Nasdaq as well. Nasdaq is pushing up as well, and we are now getting back to this trend line that was recently broken. Now it might retest the trend line, forms a bearish signal, and price can still push down from here. So very important to look for the bearish signal from this trend line. This is the discretionary style of trading, not the I would say systematic way, not a systematic way. That's a discretionary style of trading. So systematic way would be a pullback entry bearish. That was a break, solid break here. An aggressive trader would have entered here, keeping a stop loss above here, but less aggressive trader would wait, and that is a benefit of that, taking less aggressive entries. So keep an eye on Nasdaq and a trend line, a break and a retest and bearish signal. That is something we are looking at on this market. Okay, so US 30 as well, and US 30, what's happening with that US 30? Okay, very choppy market. I want to see a break above this high and then pullback entry bullish, or break below this low, pullback entry bearish, and then we are looking at this level below. Very important, break above high, break above low to take your trades above or below. UK 100 made a new high, so means we are now looking to buy this market, and we can likely see a push up after the solid pullback an engulfing pattern to go long. So very important, a price gave us a signal with a new high that we have a bullish pressure and we can see a possible pullback and continuation towards the upside. S&P 500 exactly same as Nasdaq, a trend line has been broken, a retest and bearish candle can still push the price down. We have a breakout and I'm still expecting a price to push down for Nasdaq and S&P 500. Damien, I'll check that for you. I don't think so. We have a zone for UK 100 because that's an all-time high. No, there's no zone for UK 100. I think we're getting a pattern. Maybe getting a pattern on a daily time frame, but let's look at on 4 hour as well. Yep, that's a pattern we can see here, and we'll see how it goes. Solid close above will confirm the upside move. Otherwise, what we can expect the price to come down, retest the lower trend line and move like this before we see a break above or break below. So have the pattern mark on your charts and we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's continue, and we have covered all that major commodities as well. And let's see the coffee here, and coffee is pushing down. Keep an eye on the support that was sent to you in the report as well already, so that's already done. And corn is in a process of forming a major double bottom, and that is right here. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Double bottom is something I'll be looking at with a solid bullish engulfing candle or a pin bar. Still didn't hit the zone, but wait for the price to come down, hit the zone. What else we have? Soya. I'm looking at the zone above for soya, but let's see how it goes. You right here, you can see symmetrical triangle pattern. That will also confirm the move. Broken below and close solid will confirm the signal towards the downside. We have an aggressive entry which hit the 382 retracement. I'm already looking at 1.618 retracement. That is why I'm bearish for that, and solid close will also confirm the move towards the downside. US cocoa is getting to the support, major support. Keep an eye on the support that was already sent to you in the report. Uranium forms a pullback entry bullish right here, and that swing low bullish engulf a nice uptrend. And looking at that, I'm expecting the further push up on uranium. So keep an eye, a possible entry if you guys trade uranium, which I don't. So let's look at the other forex pairs, and let's look at. Okay, let's look at cocoa for you. US cocoa, where is that? Cocoa I've just mentioned, I guess. Yeah, cocoa, I'm just bearish for US cocoa, and I'm only looking at this zone to buy. Otherwise, I'm only expecting some more pullback engulfer to go short till here. From here, we are going long. So only bearish trades for US cocoa as of now. No confirmation yet, but we are bearish for US cocoa. A swing high, a pattern here on daily time frame as well. But that's very low. I would like to see more pullback to enter US cocoa for the sell trades. But we are bearish and we are looking at the level below. Okay, US GBP CHF pushing up, and there is no confirmation yet, and it bounced up from here, but I'll be looking at my double bottoms here. If the price come down, retest double bottom, and I'll be going long. If the price from bearish engulfer here, I'll be going short till here, exit, look for the buy trades to go long. That was sent to you in the report already. Keep an eye on that. And the JPY is nicely pushing down, and this was a pattern set on Last live session, that's nicely pushing down. And we are only looking to sell some more pullback. I want to see a solid pullback, not a small one, a solid pullback with bearish engulfer. So we are only going short for NZDJPY, and let's see if there is a zone. Yeah, we have. I might be adding that in the report. Yeah, good one. Good one, good one, good one. Yeah. So we have a new zone set for USD JPY, sorry, NZD JPY, which is 83.83 goes up to 84.61. Till then, we are only selling with pullbacks engulfer to go short. From here, we are going long. So keep an eye on the zone below. GBP USD. Barely hit my zone and pushes down. And we are now below 50 EMA, getting a possible pullback entry. Keep an eye, guys, getting a possible entry here. Remember, we took this nice trade last week. This trade I've taken, getting another solid pullback, and we're getting a possible entry. This candle with close for 18, when the market will close, so 8 in 2 hours. So keep an eye. Let me see that on my IC Markets platform. Yeah, that's a valid entry for me. Yeah, valid entry. Good one. Okay, so keep an eye here. If that closes the bearish engulfer for 29 is the ATR 35, 36. We have a high volume, very high volume here. So that's going to be risky trade. 36. So target will look like this, but I will try to enter at the pullback and keep my stop loss above 50 EMA. That is how I'll be entering this trade, with the pullback, limit order, and keep my stop loss aligned with 50 EMA. So keep an eye on this one, a possible entry we might see here on GBP USD. Perfect. We are pushing up on AUD NZD, a nice uptrend, and we are only buying with the trend. And we are very close to the major level. Nice one. That's coming in the report. So don't worry. So I like this type of big levels. We can get a good reward to risk ratio from these levels right here. You see these numbers in blue? I'll be sending that in the report. So don't worry about that, guys. And we are looking to sell from this area. Otherwise, pullback and bullish engulfer we are looking for on this pair. Simply pullback entry bullish till here. This entry was mentioned in the last live session, guys. If you have taken that, you have made some money here. Pullback entry getting on Euro USD as well, same like we are getting on GBP USD. Keep looking for this entry. If that closes the bearish engulfer, I'll be going short. And Euro NZD, not a valid entry, so make sure you're not taking that, not a valid engulfing entry. This pair is also getting closer to the major structure. Might be adding that in the report as well. So keep an eye on this one as well. Same like AUD, NZD. We're only looking for the pullbacks and see a possible push up and bearish trades from the zone above. Very simple. And NEMIX on natural gas. Let's see that. So Charles, the price is still above 50 EMA and that shows a bullish pressure still, but we are not completely taken by trades till we get an entry condition. No conditions yet, but we are only looking to see a pullback. If that happens in Golfer, then I'll be going long. The price made a new high with the gap, but I want to see a gap fill first. With the gap fill, I want to see an engulfing candle. Then we are going long. But this pin bar rejection shows a bullish pressure. We might see a push up first, then a pullback, and then engulfing candle to go long. For net gas, there is no clear confirmation. But looking at the market, we can see a possible push up, but before that a pullback. As you can see, the flat ATR here as well, so there's nothing there to look for natural gas at this point till we get a condition above 50 EMA. So I'll stay from natural gas for now till I see a clear conditions. Okay, so that has been done, and let's look at some the other pair. These are not my best pairs anymore. Used to be. Okay, bear flag pattern, bull flag pattern here formed on 1 hour time frame. Hitting from the resistance, pushing down from the resistance, and we'll see the break. Below will confirm the downside move. Above will confirm the upside move. Keep looking for that and make sure you see a solid close above or below. With the retest in Golfer will be a less aggressive entry above or below. This is an entry that has been formed on 1 hour time frame for the day traders. Keep looking for that. A nice pattern has been formed. The breakout will confirm the move up or down. My pleasure, Charles. GBJPY, okay, I'm not going to take any trades for that. That has been done. EURJPY, rising wedge, push down, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not taking any trades for now, but this was a zone mentioned in the live sessions. CAD-JPY, flat market, no conditions, not looking for that. Okay, AUD/USD, I've taken this trade last week. We had a double bottom here on 1 hour. And not sent that because my zone was a bit lower. That was my trade entry here, double bottom, and then it pushed up. Because we have already taken one trade, mentioned this trade in the live session, but this was formed again. But that played out. Now at this point, I'm waiting for the price to either form a bearish engulfer to go short or break above for a change of trend. Break above will confirm the upside move above 50 EMA, and then we are looking for the pullback entry bullish. AUD/JPY is still ranging, and looks like that we are getting a symmetrical triangle pattern here. Yeah, so we'll see the break above or break below, same like we have mentioned earlier. That's the one we have got here as well. NZD/USD has formed a pullback entry bearish. According to that, that's an entry here. 15, small, bigger target, 30 pips. Okay, right here. So a pullback entry bearish is right here. And then we can go short from it. We'll see how that goes next week, but a valid entry has been found here on NZD/USD. This pair is falling. Nice waterfall out of this head and shoulder pattern. Just look for the bearish pullback entry from here. That is all we are looking at. Okay, so we are now in the termination zone here, and that's valid pullback entry bullish, but I'm not comfortable here to enter because of the head and shoulder bearish pattern. So looking at that, if there is a strong bearish engulfer happened at this termination zone, let's say we have a next bearish engulfer here, that will be my short signal. I'll keep my stop loss above the head and take profit to the termination zone right here. So we'll see how it goes. A valid bearish pattern has been formed here on the major zone, and we'll see and keep an eye on this one. So EuroCAD is forming one more entry here, bearish engulfing entry. So we'll see how it goes. It mustn't go off the previous candle with the wick. If that happens, that would be a weak signal. I wouldn't recommend you to enter this trade because there is no overbought, and that is why it's going to be risky entry. So skip that for this week, and we'll see next week where this pair goes. So don't look at this pair this week, as I can't see any valid setups. CHF JPY is now heading towards the major structure, the previous structure that was broken, which is right here, and we can possibly see a retest and a possible entry condition from it. Now this level is not a very big level, but a level that was respected in the past a couple of times. That is why I'll be looking at this level to enter buy trades with pullbacks, with engulfers or double bottom. Double bottom will be suggested because this zone is not a big zone. That is why double bottom would be a good idea to enter less aggressively. CAD CHF is ranging sideways. I'm still looking at the zone above. I've been sending from a couple of weeks. That is why I'm still waiting for the price to get to the zone to take my sell trade. For now, if we are broken below this low, only then I'm looking to sell this market. We have a couple of entries found this week, and make sure guys you look at this entry, rewind this video and set your targets accordingly with good risk management. AUD CHF, no setups for this one as of yet. So Thomas, we are above 50 EMA. That's for you if you're looking at this market. A pullback entry is forming. If that closes as an engulfing candle, that will be my buy signal. I'm not sure how USD Poland plays out, but that's a valid entry after a couple of weeks. I found this entry. We are above the trend line, nicely pushed up, retest, pushed back up, and then we're getting this pullback entry bullish. So we'll see how that goes. I'm expecting a push up at least to the highs. And Europe, Poland, very choppy market. So I would stay back this week. Okay, what else have we got? I guess I've covered all the markets. And if you have any questions, guys, please let me know before I end this live session. BTC nicely pushed back up. Good. Now, if you have seen my analysis, I posted Ethereum analysis right here. Pushing up. I've bought few. The ETF for ADA and which else? And the Polkadot is about to. There's a case happening, and there's a news that the ETF will be launched for ADA and for Polkadot. And I'm not sure if how it goes, but I've bought some ADA and Polkadot. I've already got Polkadot, and I've just bought some more and ADA as well for the long term. So that's the news I've got, but I'm taking these coins on the side if you guys want to take a look as well. And where's my ADA? So dot is A, which I bought few. Yeah, ADA I bought few as well. Bitcoin is now above the zone, and now we can likely see a further continuation out of Bitcoin, and let's see where Bitcoin is. Yeah, we are above 50 EMA, nicely bounced up above 50 EMA, and looking at a nice bounce. We are looking the price to push further high, and I'm expecting a price to come to this termination zone again. 160,000 to 170,000 is an area till where I'm expecting a price to push up. We're getting a head and shoulder pattern here, might see a pullback and push back up to the termination zone. And Solana and Ethereum just mentioned. Let's see that. So Ethereum just broke above from the support zone, and we are now pushing up. If this candle closed, then we can see a possible further continuation. If this closed, we can see a pullback, head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and push back up. So that is something I'm expecting from Ethereum, a pushback up from Ethereum. And let's look at Sol. Similar pattern on Sol, exactly same, bouncing up from the support right here. If this closed above 50 EMA, that will be a signal that price is now pushing back up. So this candle is very important, must close above 50 EMA to see a confirmation the price will push back up, pull back and go long. So looks bullish, both Ethereum, Sol and this one. And NGX 2005. I can't find this ticker, Charles, if you can. Oh, 2025 you say. That's the one. You're looking at this contract. November. That looks very similar to the one I have. So according to this one, it's very clear chart here. We have a resistance right here, a very clear resistance. Yeah. And we can see a possible push up once this candle is closed above. A 382 candle has been formed here, and that's also a buy signal here on NatGas. So yeah, I'm expecting a further push up, and that's a level above from where we can see a possible pullbacks here. Exactly like that. Yeah, expecting a push up here, and that looks similar. Let me see that. If I look at NEMIX and if I close the gaps, okay. Like this. Yeah, that looks similar. So that's a resistance in that case. Hitting the trend line, pushing back up. Yeah, looks good. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the one here. From this one up, yeah. So, keep an eye on the entries I've just mentioned, and trade safe, guys. Copper, we have not covered copper. Copper is pushing up and bullish. Once we have broken off this high, we are completely bullish for copper. Anything else before I end this live session? My pleasure, Charles. Yeah, perfect, no problem. And I mainly trade gas on ON and capital.com, so look for the conditions there as well. But yeah, most of the traders, most of them, they look at the contracts, the futures. I'll mention that tomorrow as well in my video after closing the gap here. We'll see. Yeah, that's very clear. Okay, guys, so no questions I'm getting here. If you have any questions, any confusions, let me know, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Again, guys, keep an eye on this pattern here as well, and just test that. Don't trade. Maybe test with a small account with the pin bar, with just the pin bar entry here, and we'll see how it performs on NatGas. So you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks everyone who joined: Charles, Thomas, Kenya, Damien, Thomas, Yui, and Rakhi.